Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to give a great shout out to my wonderful members. Plush Anime Game Adventures, Enchanted Stones, The Barbie of Aloha, Trashy Paper Plush Shows, Giratina Sawtrap Gaming, Jster, and Lightning Rocks, Survivor Sands and NASA YT, and Levi OC. Thank you all so much for the extra support. You guys rule. Now onto the video.
So we're on a Grand Prix. Better than torn up in every moment. If it all's worth my eventual sense, maybe then time again will weave a thread until the end. Vow with you and I that when we die we'll leave behind a meaningful legend.
Hey guys, it is I, TDI Fan, and in this video, I'll be talking about this movie that I just saw. That is right. Yesterday, I went to see The Running Man, and what are my thoughts? Going in, I was actually expecting this to be a pretty good ride. Based on the trailers, this movie looked like it'll be really fun and really engaging with all the action and I guess the characters too. Like, this is another movie that's based on a novel from Stephen King. So they've been making a lot of those lately. We just had The Life of Chuck and The Long Walk, and now we got The Running Man. They all came out the same year. That's pretty crazy. But this is the third film from Stephen King's novel history to be made this year, and it's out, and I got to see it, and what are my thoughts? So, I thought this movie was pretty good. The action is definitely the strongest part of the film. There was a lot of great action here. It is directed by Edgar Wright, and I'm not sure if he's like a pro at making action films. I know he did make the Scott Pilgrim versus the World movie, which I really did like, and the action in that movie was also pretty good. So I guess he is, or he does know a thing or two about action. But yeah, the action here is really good, and Glenn Powell does a really good job with his leading role here, and the rest of the cast does a great job as well, especially Coleman Domingo. He carried this film with all of his scenes, so that was great. And I guess the story here is also pretty good. Like, they takes you to this world, like there's just good world building here, and I don't know, I guess you definitely do feel for these characters, or at least the main character. And yeah, I guess the story throughout this film is also very engaging, and the message behind this entire story is a strong one, and for the most part was executed well. That was until we got to the ending. This might be a hot take, but for me, the ending wasn't executed well, or at least what they were trying to do for the ending of this film. I know there was another show or film of The Running Man that this movie is based on, and I haven't seen it, but from what I've heard, I think that one's a little better than this. I could be wrong there, but I don't know if it was the exact same or something. For those who've seen the original Running Man, was it a shot for shot same remake of this film, or that this film did for that show? But I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the ending. That's what I'm trying to say. But other than that, I had a really good time with this film. Like I said, the cast is great, the action is great, and the cinematography is also really good. So, for a fun movie, you will definitely have a great time with this film. But if you're looking for something that's a masterpiece, then no. But there hasn't really been one lately. So there's that. But yeah, those are my thoughts on The Running Man. As you can see, I didn't really have much to say, but I will admit I had a great time with this film for the most part. It wasn't until we got to the ending. But the rest of the film is good. So if I were to rate this movie out of 10, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this movie. Have you seen The Running Man? What are your thoughts? If not, are you planning to watch it? Let me know in the comments. The next movie I intend to check out in theaters will probably be... It's either going to be Wicked, Zootopia, or Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I think it's going to be one of those three. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all I have to say. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching this movie review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.